the hemp ball field, slowly coming into physical manifestation. It's hard to see these pieces of string on the camera. Oh, careful guys, string. Right? Here we got player playing with baby in arm. It's hemp ball. Game 2 of 3. Alright, here we go. 2 hemp.
Oh,
3 hemp. 3 hemp. 4 hemp. 4 hemp. Scratch. 4 hemp. Scratch. So here's the field. I don't know how well we can see it in the video, but we'll be perfecting the field over time. 4 hemp. It's the hemp ball. What's up? 4 hemp. Scratch. So this net right here, this is the war zone. Lions right there. 4 hemp. 4 hemp. What's up? 5 hemp. 5 hemp. Scratch. It's bad. Pass back. 5 hemp. Bad pass back. 5 hemp. Bad pass back. 5 hemp. Woo! Oh! And she scores! Congrats. So now, if you score a point, you serve. Score? 1, 5. Bad serve. So you got to say your score first and then your opponent's. If you don't say your score, that round doesn't count, even if you score. Whoa, boom! Nice. Yep.
2-5.
Very good. Bad pass back. So how it works is you start the round off with a rally. There's a serve, a pass back, and then the next kick is game on after it passes the war zone right here. Not the server side war zone, but the opponent side war zone. Once it crosses this line, then it's game on. If it lands in the war zone during the rally, it's just a scratch. So 2, 5.
2-5.
Oh, bad serve. If they serve and the ball hits you, that's a bad serve.
2-5.
And bad pass back. So on the pass back, after they serve, I got to give the pass back. So they serve to me, and I pass back. If the pass back isn't good and go to her, doesn't give her a good pass back, like it's got to be a good serve, a good pass back, and then it's game on after it passes the opponent's side war zone. All right, continuing. 2-5. So it was a bad pass back since, I mean, it wasn't good. It's got to be good. She's got to be standing still, and it's got to just be, you got to be able to kick it back good.
2-5.
Yep. Good serve. That was a bad pass back because it landed in the war zone. It's got to cross the war zone and just be in a good general range. Like no, not really any higher than the head and no real below the waist. So when you do a serve, you want to serve it kind of below the head but above the waist, just kind of in that area. When you do a pass back, you want it to be in the same general area. All right, score?
2-5.
See how she kicked way over like that? That's called chicken moon. If you do a chicken moon, that's also a bad pass back. You want to be able to kick it really good. See how I hit her? That was a that was a bad pass back as well. It's got to be a good pass back, like a good, nice high arch. She had to take a step over. Well, if you got to step towards the ball, that's also a bad pass back. Nice high arch. See how it went way above her head? That's also a bad serve. Or I mean, bad pass back. So that was a pretty good serve. And how the scoring works, it's wherever the ball lands, so how it landed out of bounds. So she did a good serve, I did a good pass back, and she served it, and it goes over the opponent's side war zone. It went all the way over, and it crossed out of bounds over the net. So that would be an indirect score for me. So now it's 6-2. All right, continuing on, still game 2. 6-3 or 6-2. My 6, your 2. So she hit me with the ball. Bad pass back. 6-2. And the ball didn't go above my waist, so I kind of had to like scrunch down. Like that wasn't very good pass back. So bad pass back. So my serve still 6-2. But in all reality, the technical rules of the game, even if it's technically bad, you can still play it. And if you do choose to play it after the rally and you don't call it, it's game on, and you have to deal with your choice. You can't call it after you keep playing it. You've got to call it immediately and stop playing it. 6-2. No! So she just scored. It was very good. So, very nice. 6. Yep. Bad pass back. Bad pass back.
3-6.
Bad pass back.
3-6.
Man, we'll get it.
3-6.
And bad pass back. Since it didn't go above her waist, that was a bad pass back.
3-6.
So that was pretty good. So how does that work? You kicked it, it came over, it hit the war zone. That was actually a scratch, it hit the war zone first. So that was just a scratch.
That was wherever it lands.
If it hits the war zone and rolls before before the end of the rally, it's a scratch. So it's got to cross the opponent's side war zone. So it hit in the war zone and then rolled over. If it hits the war zone, it's technically a scratch if it's still during a rally.
3-6.
Bad pass back.
3-6.
It was good serve, good pass back. She kicked it in.
Did it win?
Or actually, she kicked it over the war zone into my territory. I hit it and kicked it into my territory. So that was an indirect score for her. And yep, a win for her, or not a win, but a score.
The score?
Uh-huh. Yep, that was your score. Hold up.
4-6.
Mm-hmm.
4-6.
Hit her. Bad pass back. Mm-hmm. Didn't go above her waist. Bad pass back.
4-6.
You served it low. Bad serve.
4-6.
Good serve, good pass back. She didn't kick it over the opponent's side war zone. Scratch.
4-6.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Scratch.
4-6.
Mm-hmm. Bad pass back.
4-6.
Ooh! Indirect score for me. Love it. Alright, since that was an indirect point, after the rally, she kicked it out of bounds on my side. So, score is my 7, her 4. Bad pass back. 7-4. Bad pass back. 7-4. Bad pass back. 7-4. Bad pass back. 7-4. There we go. And boom, my point. 8-4. Yeah. Serve. Pass back. I kicked it over the opponent's side war zone. So it's game on. It's game on, right? So if you kick it on your side, if you kick it on your side, right?
Right, I kicked it on my own side. Okay, I see.
Right? So if you kicked it out of bounds, that'd have been my point. If you kicked it and it hit your side, that's my point. If you kicked it in the war zone, that's my point. You've got to kick it and have it land on my side.
You guys odds are against me.
No.
Okay.
How?
Well, it's like either way, I can't mess up. I have to kick it over there.
Well, you've got to at least kick it to me, and then I get the same odds.
Okay.
Once you've either got to kick it in to my side.
Okay. There's a lot of little rules that you forget.
Yeah, you'll pick up on it. What was that? 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
9-4. Oh! See how it was inbounds? I thought it was my point. So, yeah, it was game on. I kicked it inbounds on her side and it rolled out of bounds. That made it her point.
5-9.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
5-9.
Boom. Scratch.
5-9.
Oh, and she kicked it out of bounds. That's my point.
No, you said if it's a little bit in.
It wasn't a little bit in. If it was, I would have called it. Indirect point for me. So now, what's the score? So yeah, now it's going to be 10-5. So it's a game point. Winning score is 11. So the point right before the winning score. So the point before 11 is 10, so game point. So you got to win by 2. I'm obviously winning by at least 2. So, and on game point, you've got to win by direct score. You can't have her kick it out of bounds or in the war zone and win. You've got to win on your own merit. So, 10-5. Bad pass back. Scratch. 10-5. Oh. Bad pass back. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5. 10-5. Boom. And that's game. Good game. So I won 2 games out of 3. So in a tournament, you can win 2 out of 3 and then win that tournament bracket set. Or if you got time, you can play the 3rd round for fun. So this concludes this round. We might play another game.